What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Lauri Markkanen Cleveland Cavaliers rebuild today. So if you guys watched my video yesterday, you guys know I literally posted the Chicago Bulls video, and I literally talked about how we haven't seen anything happen with Lauri Markkanen. And literally, I'm not even kidding, 2 minutes after I posted that video, a Lauri Markkanen signed trade went down. It was actually kind of funny and how ironic it was. So I did do a Bulls rebuild yesterday, and we'll talk about what the Bulls got, but I probably won't do another Bulls rebuild for quite some time because what the Bulls got didn't really impact that rebuild all that much. I mean, at the end of the day, it was still a fun rebuild. But if you guys want to go check that out, that is definitely in the channel. But other than that, we're going to focus on the Cleveland side of things. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button. Of course, subscribe if you have not already. We're on the road to 20,000 subs. We've been uploading every day, man. 60% of you watch this video aren't even subscribed. So if you want to hit that sub button, it'd be greatly helpful to me and greatly appreciated. But other than that, let's jump into this Lauri Markkanen Cavaliers rebuild today. Before we start simulating, let's talk about the full trade. So I'm just going to remember at the top of my head because it was a pretty easy trade to remember. It was already in this roster that I use. It was already in here on 2K, so I don't have like a trade to show you. So basically, Lauri Markkanen, obviously to Cleveland. Derrick Jones Jr., a protected 2023 lottery protected first round pick and a second round pick via Denver is going to Chicago. And then Portland gets Larry Nance Jr. So basically, Portland gets a really good bench player in Larry Nance Jr. I loved that trade for Portland. We did trade a first round pick, but at the end of and Derrick Jones Jr. I thought I'm just drawing my controller, but at the end of the day, that first round pick is something, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's a lot of protected. It was going to be a late pick anyway, probably if we make the playoffs this year, which we should, unless if something dramatic goes down. And then, you know, Chicago gets a first round pick out of Lauri Markkanen and gets a good player in Derrick Jones Jr. off the bench. And then let's talk about the Cleveland part, because this one I'm most confused about. So Lauri Markkanen got his payday, right? He got paid, got his bag, got his security. So that's good for him. Applaud to him. But Lauri Markkanen Cleveland is weird to me. It's very weird. I think we can all agree. Where does he fit on this roster? Because, you know, we all thought that it would be an Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen front court, and it probably still will be that way. It's just, I guess you're paying Lauri Markkanen $15 million to come off the bench. I don't think he starts at the small forward. I think that makes no sense. Eventually, Kevin Love will get bought out, right? He's not going to be a huge part of this team anymore. I wouldn't think. I don't know, man. There's just a lot going on. Essentially, they pretty much have 3 power forwards, but it looks like this roster creator has Kevin Love listed as a center, which I guess could be a thing. But Cleveland getting Lauri Markkanen, I guess it's cool. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no idea where I'm going to go with this video. Why are we starting Ricky Rubio over Garland, though, is the question that I am wondering, because that is absolutely not happening here. So, grit, I bet it's because we're at a grit and grind system or something, but let's change that because, yeah, I'm not about that. And then there was a lot of okay, I guess we're just going to still start Rubio, but there was a lot of rumors about a Colin Sexton trade. That didn't happen, so I'm not really sure what Cleveland's future, you know, for sure looks like. So whatever I'm doing in this video, just remember, it's all, I'm on the wrong thing, but it's all just kind of a guess in my own head, and I don't know what's actually going to happen, because I don't know if I'm going to be trading Jarrett Allen or I'm going to be trading, well, I'm going to definitely get rid of Kevin Love, but am I going to trade Jarrett Allen in this video to free up room for, you know, maybe a Evan Mobley, Lauri Markkanen in front court? I have no idea, man. I feel like it's kind of weird. I kind of asked you guys in the community tab what your thoughts were, but a lot of you were confused as well. So it was Garland. So this is what the starting 5 we thought it was going to look like. Garland, Sexton, Okoro, Mobley, Jarrett Allen, and that still makes sense, and that probably still will be the way it is. But now we have Lauri Markkanen off the bench, who gets paid, so I guess he'll be like the 6th man or something. Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love is still here. I think eventually he will get bought out. It's just a matter of time. I mean, his time in Cleveland has come to an end. We saw what he did last year in one of the plays where he like threw the basketball. I can't remember exactly what happened. But regardless, this first season, I'm not going to do anything. I guess Kevin Love's going to play here, and then we'll eventually get rid of him, of course. So for this first season, I'm just going to go ahead and simulate, kind of see how this goes. Lauri Markkanen is the 6th man of this team right now. Do I free the way in order to make him like a huge contributor in the starting 5? I don't know. I will boost up his shot tendency a little bit, though, just because, you know, I kind of want to see him, you know, score a lot off the bench. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and just simulate to the end of the season, kind of just see what happens, and we'll go from there. So at the end of the season, Giannis Antetokounmpo is your MVP, LaMelo Ball is your Rookie of the Year, Bobby Portis 6th man, Giannis Defensive Player, and Michael Porter Jr. Most Improved, Mike Budenholzer is your Coach of the Year. So All-NBA first team for Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Giannis, Luka, Nikola Jokic. So I guess it's nice to see Dame make an All-NBA team. But did they make the playoffs? They did. Okay, so I guess Larry Nance coming into Portland, I guess it helped them out. Let me go, you know, I kind of wanted to see Larry Nance listed as 79 overall. So yeah, it was probably a very productive bench player for them, which I expect that to be the way it is in real life. Going to be a good help defender. I honestly loved the Larry Nance deal a lot for Portland, and I think eventually more moves could be coming during the trade deadline, of course, but we're not really focused on that today. We're focused on Cleveland, which we didn't make the playoffs. So 33 and 49, 23 points from Colin Sexton, 7 from Garland, 16 from Evan Mobley, 15 off the bench from Lauri Markkanen, 13 from Jarrett Allen, 11 from Kevin Love, 9 from Okoro, and 8 from Rick Rubio, 4.7 from D. Wade. Okay, so we have a big offseason ahead of us. We didn't make the postseason, and honestly, since this is a titled Lauri Markkanen Cavaliers rebuild, I really do kind of want to free free a starting spot for him, just because I don't really know. Like I said, I don't know what Cleveland's thought process is here, whether, you know, eventually it'll be to trade Jarrett Allen or whatever it may be. I do want to go ahead and try to accommodate to Lauri Markkanen starting in this video, just because he is the title of the video, like I said. So if that means I have to trade Jarrett Allen, I might do that. We did land the number 7 pick in the draft, so we did go down the lottery. We were projected number 5, so going down 2 spots does suck, but we'll figure it out. And then for staff signing, I don't think I'm going to fire anybody. The only thing I am going to do, of course, is get a better trainer, because that's always very important. But let's go to the draft. So on draft night, of course, Kevin Love, I mean, would be a very, very important guy to get rid of here. Make it $31 million. I know in 2K, I could buy him out technically just by, you know, releasing his contract or whatever. But I think in a scenario where Kevin Love gets bought out with 2 years left on his contract, he's going to have to give some money back if he wants to go play somewhere else. If all he cares about is just getting paid, then I guess he's just going to stay in Cleveland and rot. I don't know. But I would assume he probably wants to get out of Cleveland and wants to go somewhere else. So he's going to have to give some money back. Whether that happens this offseason, which I could see, or, you know, during the trade or during the season when, you know, buyout market comes and he could sign somewhere wherever he wants to be. So I think I will buy him out. I think trading him doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't think there's a single soul on the market that would trade for Kevin Love for that amount of money, unless if you were, you know, attaching assets to it. So I think we'll go ahead and get started with the Kevin Love deal. What I'm going to do is I am going to buy him out, but I'm going to edit his contract to where it won't be as much money, because he's going to have to give some money back if he's going to get out of Cleveland. It's just the way it is. So I will go ahead and buy out Kevin Love, and then we're probably going to try to do a Jarrett Allen trade, and then we're going to roll with a Evan Mobley, Lauri Markkanen front court. I don't know what to take from that, but we'll see what we can make happen. Like I said, I'm only doing this because Lauri Markkanen was just freshly signed, and I kind of want to see, you know, maximize him in this rebuild is basically what I'm trying to get at. So with all that talking out of the way, of course, I'm not going to trade Evan Mobley. With all that talking out of the way, we're going to see what we can do in order to maximize Lauri Markkanen in this video. We're trading Jarrett Allen in today's scenario, which, like I said, will not happen in real life, I don't think, but who knows what Cleveland's mindset is, whether they want to keep Lauri Markkanen as a 6-man full-time, I don't know. But OG Anunoby, we need defense on this roster. We're going to have a small backcourt with Garland and Sexton, so getting a defender, a 3-and-D player is pretty important here. Toronto needs a center. They have Kim Birch, but other than that, they don't really have a big man, so I figured maybe a Jarrett Allen for OG Anunoby swap could make some sense, but at the same time, I feel like Toronto wouldn't be that. I mean, I feel like they'd probably be hesitant on trading OG Anunoby, but since this is just a rebuild, you know, a fantasy 2K, you know, I'm just playing a video game, we're going to go ahead and make that happen. So OG Anunoby is our new starting small forward. I do love Okoro, but at the same time, I just kind of want to, you know, have a more talented starter in there. So with that being said, we're going to be moving Evan Mobley to center, of course. And then the only other thing we really need to do is re-sign Sexton this offseason. And then Ricky Rubio, we could trade him or figure out what we're going to do. And then Kevin Love has been released / bought out. So that has been taken care of. So let's go in this draft and see what we can grab at number 7. So I don't really know what to expect out of this. I mean, I'm just going to probably draft best available because all my starting spots are kind of full right now. Looking at it, I guess we could go for another point guard if we felt like we just felt something would be better. I don't know. JD Davidson. I know Patrick Baldwin Jr. can become a beast in this game, but I kind of want to leave Lauri Markkanen as a starting power forward for this video. Jalen Duran, Kendall Brown, Adrian Griffin, Caleb Love, Kenny Chandler. I think I'm going to go ahead and draft a point guard here. JD Davidson's on the board. I don't know how good he is, to be honest, drafted, undrafted. He averaged 11 points per game. Okay. What else we got? Caleb Love averaging 20. Then Kenny Chandler averaged 25. So I'm going to take Kenny Chandler. I don't know if that was a W move or not. I'm pretty sure he's good, if I'm not mistaken. He was 77 overall. As far as JD Davidson would have been concerned, let me see if that would have been a better pick, 75. So yeah, I think I made the right decision. I didn't want to draft another power forward. So we got Kenny Chandler instead. So welcome to the team. He is 6'2", so another small guard. So, I mean, it is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we'll accept Sexton, Garland, Melifonwu, Kabengele. And then as far as free agency is concerned, we have, let's see, we have no free agents. Okay, so we don't have money to really be spending. Kevin Love, like I said, I did buy him out. I minimized his contract as much as I could and then bought him out. So Garland, Ricky Rubio, and Kenny Chandler is our point guard situation right now. Sexton actually has one more deal, one more year left in his contract I wasn't aware of. Ojeanobi Okoro, and then Evan Mobley, Lauri Markkanen. But of course, we're going to be moving. How much does he go down at center? That's a little unfortunate. I think I might fix that just because I feel like Evan Mobley shouldn't get a punishment for moving to center just because, he's obviously 7 foot. So I don't think it'd be that big of a dramatic change for him. So although power forward and center can be a different position, obviously, but still, I just don't really want to see him get punished that much for it. But we'll see. So I guess the only thing I really want to do is probably sign a backup shooting. Actually, I could use a backup center as well. So maybe drafting Jalen Duran would have been the worst thing in the world either. So backup big man is definitely important here, and maybe a backup shooting guard or something like that. Let's see what, as far as big man that we have. Bielitsa, you have Kevin Love, who I'm not going to sign, obviously. Cousins, Damian Jones. I guess Damian Jones could be solid for a couple of years, so we'll sign him. Damian Jones, welcome to Cleveland, and then we don't really have money elsewhere. So I guess the only thing I probably will do here is use Ricky Rubio's contract, or is there anyone else I could use, like Dotson, Melifonwu, Kabengele, or something, and try to get like just a simple. We signed a what did we sign again? I already forgot who we signed. We signed Damian Jones. That's right. So I need a backup shooting guard essentially. So let's throw Dotson, Kabengele back in there, and then we have Grayson Allen and Jordan Nwora being offered to us from Milwaukee Bucks. Why would Milwaukee do this? I have no idea, because these are two very solid players from Milwaukee, so I don't see that happening. Luke Kennard and Justice Winslow. So Clippers get a Dotson, Melifonwu, Kabengele, Osman, and we get Luke Kennard and Justice Winslow. So Luke Kennard, honestly, not a bad backup shooting guard to have. I'm not too, honestly, I'm not. I think I will make that trade happen. Luke Kennard, welcome to Cleveland. We are trading Osman as well, which I totally forgot about, to be honest. So we'll have Luke Kennard being the backup shooting guard. We'll have Ricky Rubio, Kenny Chandler still. So Kenny Chandler will learn for a while behind a year. And then, yeah, we basically have kind of our full rotation. So Lauri Markkanen is the power forward starter. So how will that go? I have no idea at all. Like, I don't know what to expect. But hey, we're going to roll with it and just kind of see what happens. So in this second season, I'm, kind of hoping to make the playoffs. But at the same time, I mean, did we make the team all that much better? Who knows? Your most valuable player, Chet Holmgren's rookie of the year on the Pistons. So you got a nice tandem of Cade Cunningham and Chet Holmgren. Nice. Okay. Tyrese Maxey, 6-man, Eisman's player. Maxey most improved as well. And Lloyd Pierce is your coach of the year. Here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team. So All-Defense first team, All-Defense second team. So we ended up being the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. So hey, we made the playoffs. 21 points from Sexton. 21 from Evan Mobley, so that's really nice to see. Garland had 18, and Lauri Markkanen with 18, and Ojeanobi with 15. So I did mess with some shots in NCs. I boosted up Ojeanobi so he could take some shots. Lauri Markkanen, Garland. So honestly, very cool that we have a lot of good things going here. We have, other than that, we had 3 points, 5 points, 10.5, 11. So yeah, all around very nice. So I do like the production we got out of Garland this season as well with 18 and 6. Sexton, I am still kind of wondering if I should trade him in today's video. I'm not 1000% sure. We are playing Atlanta, though, who has Trae Young, Herter, Hunter, Collins, Okongwu, Capella, Bogdan, and Cameron Reddish. Somebody come around against Atlanta, and wow, dude. Wow, okay. We just came out of the gates firing because we just beat them in 5 games. Holy crap. Okay, well, can you explain to me who was doing that? Colin Sexton with 38. I mean, after that, what was this man doing in this series? 27, 25, 20, okay. I mean, I was thinking about trading Sexton, but after that, I don't know, man. Maybe I should keep him. 38 points in game. I mean, the man went nuclear. Okay, and Garland was great as well. So, okay. Well, now he gets to play Miami, who beat the Knicks in 7. No way we beat them as well, right? What is going on? What is actually going on? Okay. We are the 8th seed, making it all the way. And hey, we just made a trade with Toronto, so it's kind of funny that we made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Malachi Flynn, Gary Trent Jr., Scotty Barnes, Siakam. Now they have Jarrett Allen down low. So, well, I mean, are we going to make it to the finals as the 8th seed? No, we lose in 4. Wow, okay. Well, now 2K is like sending me mixed signals, man. It's like that one girl you're trying to talk to and you just don't know if she's into you or not. Like, it's so weird. Like, what just happened? We were the 8th seed and then we just went off in the playoffs. Okay. So we're going to have like the 15th pick in the draft or something. We have the 19th pick, okay. And then staff signing, we have JB Bickerstaff. So, I mean, we just made it to our Eastern Conference Finals. So, no reason to really make any big moves here. Number 1924. Okay. So, I kind of do want to make a move here, but I'm not really sure. Kenny Chandler's up to an 81 overall as well. So, he could honestly be useful in a trade. I just don't know what I want to do yet with this team. So, let's go ahead and see if we can grab a number 19, number 24. I'm probably going to take best available because I kind of want to make a big trade. I don't know what it's going to be, but we are going to make a big trade. So, not really sure, like I said, what trade it's going to be. But we got to do something because, I mean, that season was just kind of crazy. So, we'll take that. And then, looking at what we drafted, we have Jarris Walker, 78. And we had a couple good second-rounders as well. So, player options, Dylan Weinler will accept. And then qualifying offers, Colin Sexton is a free agent, of course. So, I mean, how do I make this team better? Sexton just, like, literally carried us, I think, to the East Conference Finals, if I'm not mistaken. I think getting rid of him would be kind of a stab in the back, but at the same time, I just hate I just don't love the idea of running a 6-1 backcourt. But although we did get, I mean, we have some, Evan Mobley is a good defender, Markkanen isn't, though, so that's why I'm kind of, like, hesitant on whether I want to go forward with Sexton. But at the same time, if I'm trading Sexton here, it's going to have to be an upgrade. It's going to have to be like a significant upgrade. So I'm going to think for it for a second and see if it's even worth it. If not, we'll just roll it back with Sexton. Thought about trading Colin Sexton. The only guy I really kind of looked at was Donovan Mitchell. And I know I could pull this off, but at the same time, I was literally just roasting the idea of, keeping a 6-1 backcourt together. And literally Donovan Mitchell is 6'1", or at least he's listed as 6'1" in 2K. So, I mean, I know Donovan Mitchell, though, is a much better defender than Colin Sexton. I just, I don't know, man. I kind of hesitate on, I mean, it would be cool to do potentially. It's just a matter of like, I mean, he's a better player, but Sexton just did us like so good in the postseason, man. I just don't know if I want to betray him like that, man. I just paid the man. So I could definitely pull this off with the amount of, assets we have. I could do it, man. I'm hesitant though, just because Sexton was so good for us in the postseason. And Mitchell, 23 points per game. I mean, he's going to be much, I mean, do I do this? Do I make this trade? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I make it happen. Jarris Walker, I could do this trade. I could make this trade happen, man. I'm doing it. Screw it, I'm doing it. I'm gonna make some changes here. I don't care. Andre Jackson, okay. I mean, if they just can't, like, if they're about to just, like, rob me blind of the amount of, okay, I'll throw in, like, a 2023 pick in 2025. Or 2026, but other than that, I mean, okay, so they gave me Donovan Mitchell. Cool. So now we have Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. So that's different. I know I traded Sexton. I apologize. Gave me Evan Mobley. So honestly, I'm just kind of looking for that championship run this season, I guess. That's kind of why I just made that trade. So Mitchell, I feel like I just betrayed Colin Sexton. I feel like I just did what the Toronto Raptors did to DeMar DeRozan, if I'm completely honest with you, because the man just went off, got us to our Eastern Conference Finals, and I just traded him. So yeah, I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. If not, I am a terrible GM. Let's go ahead, though, and run it in this season. See how this is going to go now that we have a new backcourt. So we'll have Evan Mobley get some untapped potential camp. We'll have Markkanen again, and then we'll throw this last one probably at OG Anunoby. All right, so this new rotation is going to look like this. We have, wow, okay, Kenny Chandler is going to be the starter. All right, I don't know how I feel about that. Donovan Mitchell, Okoro, Lauri Markkanen, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, OG Anunoby, Luke Kennard, and Damian Jones. I mean, I think Garland deserves what, I mean, I know they want to start Kenny Chandler, but at the same time, I think Garland deserves a starting point guard spot based off of what he just did for us last year. But at the same time, Colin Sexton deserved to stay here, and I traded him, so who knows. All right, let's go ahead and simulate season number 3, and let's just see if this team can get it to where I want them to be. So at the end of the season, Evan Mobley wins MVP. I knew I didn't want to trade this guy. Like, I knew I was going to make that change, and honestly, for a second, I did consider... and we went 62-20, by the way, as well. I did consider the possibility of trading Evan Mobley, but at the same time, like, the man just got drafted. But this, at the same time, Jarrett Allen just got signed back. I don't know, man. Like, I felt definitely dirty for the moves I made in this video today. But at the same time, if we win a championship, it'll be all for something. And like I said, I don't expect this to be the way it's going to happen in real life. I'm actually very confused on what direction Cleveland is going in and what they're going to fully do. Kenny Chandler has a 6-man, average 15 points per game, so maybe he should have been the starter. I don't know, 14-6. He probably should have been 6-man, honestly. But hey, we are playing Boston Celtics. They are the... Kemba Walker ended up back in Boston. Okay, interesting. Did he resign on a $1 million? Wow, all right. Well, can we beat Boston? Somebody current round, and is 2K going to Wow, we beat them in 7. I even tried to stop the series, and we got out of the first round, so that's good. I was definitely a little nervous about that. But Cade Cunningham, Kelly Oubre, Livers, Sekou and Boya, who I guess they're trying to get rid of Sekou, which is interesting to me. Game 1, though, we're up 1-0. Game 2, 2-0. Game 3, and can we sweep them? Yes, we can. We're on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Play Toronto, who swept us last year. So a Toronto Cleveland series rematch again. Still have Jarrett Allen, of course. Game 1, we're up 1-0. Game 2, 2-0. Come on, baby. Come on, give it to me. 3-2, please. Let's go. Win at 6? No, game 7. Damn. Okay. Another game 7. Give more minutes to Kenley Chandler. Sure, why not? All right. Game 7 in Cleveland, I should say. And come on, baby. Give me this win. It's a close game, though. So it's not guaranteed. It's looking good, though. Looking very good. All right, let's go. We're in the NBA Finals. All right. Houston, Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green, Jay Sean Tate, Christian Wood, Nurkic, Alperen Şengün, and Kendrick Nunn. All right. Game 1. They're up 1-0. Not a good start. We even it up, though. Game 2. Game 3. Game 4. 2-2. Come on. We got to win game 5. Yes. Game 6. Yes. Let's go, baby. We always say at the end of Cleveland videos, Cleveland, this is for you. All right. I just always have to say it. All right. Well, that's it for me, guys. Evan Mobley's your Finals MVP. Let me know what you guys thought of the trades I made in this video. I know there was a lot of probably controversial ones, but hey, at the end of the day, this roster looks absolutely fantastic. Might be the best roster I've ever built, low-key. Probably not, but hey, you know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. Definitely smash the like button if you did. If you made it to the end and you aren't subscribed, feel free to hit that sub button as well. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.